These people have no power to harm you. And the only reason why you think that they do is because you have given them power over you. But you got to take your power back. You have to take your power back by knowing and understanding that you are great. If you know and you believe that you are great, you are literally untouchable. You are untouchable because the belief in yourself is much more important than somebody else believing in you. They can't touch you. They cannot touch you. Do you hear me? They cannot touch you. There's nothing that they can do. You are divinely protected and you are divinely guided. Do you believe that? Do you believe that you are really divinely protected and divinely guided? If you do believe that, then you don't have anything to worry about. Your so-called enemies, they cannot touch you. In fact, they are afraid of you because they see your power. They see that you believe in a source that is always on your side. You believe in a source that always got your back. You believe in a source that is always there for you and is always working things out in your favor. That's what you believe in. And so because you believe that, then it is true. These people cannot touch you. They can say whatever they want to say about you, but the world isn't looking at you crazy because they are saying what they're saying. The world is looking at them crazy for saying what they're saying. Like, no, how could you say that? That's not true. Not what I know about him. Not what I know about her. Yeah. You see, they're trying to paint a picture of you to save themselves, but it's not going to work. It isn't working. It's never going to work because you are divinely protected and you are divinely guided. And you are great. You don't go around trying to hurt people. If anything, you're there to help people. Most of these people, you were the one who helped them. So how could they turn on you? Why did they turn on you? That's not for you to try to figure out. But I will say it was because they were afraid of you. Look how powerful you are. Look how you always win. Look how despite everything that you have gone through, everything that you have been through, you are still standing. And not just standing. Not just barely standing, not just kind of standing, but no, like you standing. I'm just here to remind you of your true power. In case you forgot, you have come such a long way. You have come such a long way. You can't go back. There's no room for you to go back. You have to move forward and you have to press forward. And you are already victorious. You have already overcome this. You have already overcome them. You are untouchable. You are unstoppable. They would like for you to believe that you should be fearful or you should watch your back. No, God got your back. You don't even need to watch your back because God got your back. These people cannot touch you. Do you hear me? These people cannot touch you. They want to, and they can't figure out how to get to you either. I mean, it's eating them up. It's eating them up. Look at you out here winning. You out here winning. Despite everything. Despite them trying to take everything from you. Despite them trying to throw your name in the mud despite all of the hateful things that they tried to do to you. Look at you, still standing. And standing stronger than ever before. Because you are blessed and you are highly favored. See, they don't know God how you know God. They don't trust God how you trust God. The relationship that you've built with the Most High, they can only dream of having. But you've built this relationship with the Most High because it was only the Most High that was there for you in your time of need, in your time of comfort. You learned how to rely on the Most High. You learn, and that is why you experienced what you experienced. You experienced it because God wanted you to know that God will always be there for you. And the only way that you could find that out is if you had these experiences. These experiences are what brought you to this place of confidence, of knowing, of understanding. It was only because the Most High. But they are afraid of you. They are so afraid of you. They're afraid of you because they know that they did you wrong. They're afraid because they know that they did you wrong. And they don't ever know what bag you coming out of. They don't know that any given moment what God is going to put on your heart for you to do or for you to say. But one of my favorite quotes is from Anne Lamott. And she says, tell your stories. Tell your stories. If people wanted you to write kind about them, they should have treated you better. If people wanted you to write kindly about them, they should have treated you better. Exactly. So tell your story. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. You know what you've done. You know who you've been to these people. You know who you've been to these people. You don't have anything to prove. Now, these would be the same people who would be in your face trying to kiss your ass if they see you out somewhere. They're going to be like, oh, hey, what's up? How you been? You don't even know who these people are. They know who you are, but you don't know who they are. They know you, but you don't know them. Okay? If you saw them out in public, you wouldn't even know who they were. But they would know who you are because they're watching you. They're watching you. They're watching you because you're interesting. Because you always got something going on. Because you're different. You're unpredictable. You're fun. You're funny. You're not living a stiff, boring, stuck-up life. You're actually living. And that's very interesting for people who are not living. That's very interesting to people whose idea of living is fucking over other people. That's interesting to those type of people. So you don't even know who these people are for real. You've forgotten all about them, really. And if you see them in public, they will try to kiss your ass. They'll try to kiss your ass. They'll try to act like they don't know what's going on. They're going to try to act like, oh, well, I'm just neutral. I just, bitch, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. And listen, you're like the most loving, caring person. You're like the most loving and caring person. So for a long time, you could not understand why people would try to harm you in such a way. Then you figured out that it ain't got nothing to do with you. You figured out that ain't got nothing to do with me. I didn't do anything wrong. And you're right. You didn't do anything wrong. And it's not that these people, that they want your life. It's not that they want your life or that they want to be like you. It's not that. But it is that they're very unhappy being who and what they currently are. And you shine, baby. You shine. You can't help it. You've tried to help it. And you still can't. And you can't help it because it's in you. It ain't on you, baby. It's in you. So yeah. Talk your shit. Walk your shit. That's right. Talk your shit. Walk your shit. Because yeah. Because you deserve to. And don't worry about these people because they can't touch you. They cannot touch you. They can't. I really want to drive that home to you about how they cannot touch you. Let me tell you how favored you are. You are so favored that you won't even see these people in public. That was just if you do see these people in public. You don't even see. God won't even put y'all in the same room. God won't even put y'all in the same vicinity because y'all are not on the same frequency. Y'all are on two different frequencies. You are on a beautiful, great, regal, energetic frequency. And they are on a hating, miserable frequency. Y'all not the same. Quit trying to be the same as these people. You're not the same. Accept your greatness. Quit trying to be like these people. You're not like them. You're not like them. Trust me when I say this. You're not like them. You're nothing like them. Nothing. And you should embrace that. Embrace that you're nothing like them. Because you shouldn't want to be like them. You don't want to be like people who are energy vampires. You don't want to be like people who like to try to bring other people down because they're not confident within themselves. You're not like those people. You don't want to be like them people. They miserable. They going to jobs they hate every day. They talking about stuff that's meaningless to them. They're not getting any joy, any satisfaction out of what they're doing. They're empty. You should pray for them. You should lightweight feel bad for them. And I just say lightweight because I don't want you to be feeling bad about nothing at all. But imagine being them. Sucks balls. One could only imagine. I can only imagine that it sucks balls being you. Being them. Not you. Because you're great. But it sucks balls being them. So pray for them people. Pray for them. I pray that they find some joy and some happiness. But if they wasn't so busy hating on you and trying to destroy your life, then they could learn from you. They could learn from the wonderful, beautiful demonstration that you set forth on how to live your life confidently and fearlessly. Because that's all that's really missing is they have a lack of confidence, a lack of identity. They don't know who they are. They're trying to steal your identity. Like I said, it's not even that they want to be like you. They just really hate who they are. And that's why you should pray for them, because it's such a sad existence. Such a sad place to be in. Just pray for them. That's why the Bible says to love your enemies, because they fucked up. They so miserable. Damn. And look at you. You walking around here not even counting nobody as your enemies. You like, I ain't even got no enemies, right? And good on you. That is definitely how you should be looking at this. That you don't got no enemies, because there are no enemies with God. What you need enemies for? You don't need enemies. Enemies aren't something that you aspire to have. Who wants enemies? That's corny. That's corny. But, you know, when you dealing with corny cousins, it's what you get. It's what you get. Listen, you are so great. You are so loved. You are so beautiful. You matter. There's so many people who love you. There's so many people who support you. There's so many people who care about you. There's so many people who are on your side. There's so many people that you could call right now who would be like, what you need? What's up? Whatever I can help with. Whatever I could do. And they'll be right there for you. And I'm talking right there for you. There's so many people who are rooting for you. There's so many people who know that you are a winner. It's in you. It's not on you. It's not a badge you can wear. It's not a title you can have. It is strictly, purely in you. So it can't be taken from you. The only time that it can be taken from you, per se, is if you believe what people try to say about you. Is if you believe what people try to put on you. None of that is true. They don't know themselves. Okay? They don't know themselves. They don't know themselves. Don't let anybody who don't know who they are try to tell you who you are. Even because somebody who knows who they are would never try to tell you who you are. They would never try to humiliate you. They would never try to bring you down to pick themselves up, because they're very clear about who they are. They don't need anything, any validation, anything outside themselves, because they know their relationship with the Most High. They don't need that. So no one who is of any consequence would ever say to you that you ain't shit or whatever. Those people will always support you because they see God within themselves. But for those who don't see God in themselves, they might try to tell you. But you can't believe them. Who are they? Who are they? Who are they to try to tell you who you are? You have to know with uncertainty that you are favored by God. You have to know with uncertainty that you are favored by God. You have to know with uncertainty that you are favored by God. Don't let people get to you. And sometimes you do have to remind people of who the fuck you are. And be okay with doing that. Be okay with reminding people of who you are. Be okay with that. Because they need to know. Because they need to know who they can fuck with and who they can't fuck with. They need to know that. Because sometimes people, they get confused and they forget. So you giving them a reminder won't hurt. It will only help. And by you giving them a reminder, you actually are helping the next person. You actually are helping the next person, because they might think twice about fucking with them because you set them straight on not fucking with you. So you have to be confident. You gotta stand up for yourself. You have to speak your truth. And you have to do so unapologetically. You have to do so even if your voice shake. Do it anyway. There ain't nobody to fear. They ain't nobody. Trust me. They're not even walking in their godliness, because if they were, they wouldn't be trying to fuck with you. Because if they were, they would love thy neighbor how they love themselves. But they are loving you how they love themselves. They don't love themselves. That would be the only reason why somebody would try to fuck with you, is if they didn't love themselves. So you have to remember how great you are, and you cannot forget it. You literally cannot forget it. That is not something that you can afford to ever forget. Now, we are all human, right? We all have our moments. We all have our moments. We all have our moments. But don't allow that moment and those moments to last too long. Don't let them last too long. Let them come. Let them go. Allow yourself to feel how you feel. But then return to center. And remember who the fuck you are. And then remind some people of who the fuck you are, so that they never forget again. And that's just all to it. I am wishing y'all a very lovely, amazing, blessed day. May God be with you. May God see you. May God love you. May you see it because it's already there. May God make its presence known to you. Have a lovely, confident, powerful day. I will see y'all next time. Take care.